Hello there, guys. This is... Oh, shit. Hang on. I've got an echo. There we go. What a great start. This is Gravel, and I've just been playing it for about an hour. I was recording a video, and I've just gone and watched it back. And the game audio was almost at 0 on my capture card, so I hadn't set my levels properly. And you couldn't hear the engine of my car, and it didn't sound right, so I'm going to start again. So anyway, I just did an absolutely awesome race as well and came first, as you can see on the leaderboard, and it was a challenge. I did restart twice, and I was so pleased with the race. But let's continue from this. And I'll tell you a bit about the game and get you up to date on what I've just done for the past hour. So, you start off in this, episode 1. There's 3 races. I got 3 stars in each. It was ridiculously easy. Then I went into this one, and the second or third race was really fucking annoying. I'll show you why it's so annoying, because I've kind of stopped doing this campaign because this is so annoying. But it was this race here. And it's like checkpoints, but you don't know exactly where the checkpoint is until you get really close to it. I've never seen this in another driving game before, and I think it's a bloody stupid idea, and it's just put me off playing this part of the game, which is why I've skipped on to a different area. But as soon as this loads, I'll show you, and you'll see why it's so bloody annoying. But aside of this, the game is really, really bloody good. Now, I did play this game when it first came out, a couple of months ago or something. Not when it first came out, but when it was on Xbox Gold, really cheap for the Ultimate Edition. So I got the Ultimate Edition. Let's skip all this stuff. With all the extras and everything, all the DLC. And I played it just a little bit. Look, see those things in front of me? I have to wait to see which one's an arrow and then go through that one. It's the most annoying thing in the world. And if you get it wrong, look, if I hit the wrong one, it slows you right down. And if you miss them altogether, it's like missing a checkpoint. So this is incredibly annoying. When you've got your car lined up nicely to go round the corner on a driving line, and you've got to wait for these stupid things to tell you which you're allowed to do. In fact, it's giving me them quite early this time. It didn't seem like this before. I'll carry on driving, see how it goes. I might actually finish this race. I can't see anything! Doesn't help when you can't see over your car. But yeah, when I played it before, I was playing it with my steering wheel in cockpit view, and that seemed really nice. I liked it, but my steering wheel is packed away because I have a wife, and when you have a wife, you're not allowed... Look, it is just horrible. I hate it, so I'm not going to play that part of the game. I just wanted to quickly show you it. But yeah, when you've got a wife, you're not allowed to have a steering wheel in the middle of the living room all the time. So I packed it away, and I can't be bothered to get it out. And it's not very good anyway. It's not got force feedback. So anyway... when I played it before, I was doing the steering wheel. I had the game on easy before, and it seemed a bit too easy. So I've deleted my save. I hadn't got very far, but I've come back to the beginning again, and now I'm doing it on medium. So anyway, I was playing this ice and fire bit, but that race really annoyed me with those stupid checkpoints. So I'm now going to go into the King of Buggies. I've done a couple of races in here already in the KTM, and they were awesome. That one is the one I'd just done on the video that I just recorded, but the sound was terrible, so there was no game sound. So I hope I've got the level set right this time. I have turned the game music all the way down, but you should still be able to hear the engine. So let's go on this. Some of the tracks are what you would expect from a car racing game, outside and lots of room, beaches, mountains and all that. I'm going to go with the KTM again, I really liked it. But some of the tracks are inside stadiums where it's really, really tiny and very tight. And if you're doing a figure of 8, you can kind of crash into each other as you pass, like this. This is probably going to be about 5 or 6 laps. And before we get to the end, there's probably going to be some collisions on that crossover, unless it's like a tunnel or a big jump or something. But they're a bit tight. They feel a bit claustrophobic. So we've got medium difficulty. And you don't always have to come first either to get the 3 stars. Oh, we are outside. I thought we was inside a stadium. So it's a figure of 8, but it's outside. So we are going to cross each other. So depending on the number of laps... Get out of the way! I'm kind of stuck on this guy. I'm going to have to brake to get off him. There we go, that's better. Depending on the number of laps, we're probably going to crash into each other. Okay, this is an elimination one where whoever's in last place is going to go. So we just got to make sure that we're not in last place when the timer ticks down. Come on, Alan, bugger off. But yeah, this is a real fun game to play. I don't know whether that's going to come across on the videos or not, but it is nice to play. But you really do batter your controller a lot with your counter steer. You do a lot of sliding around corners. I have changed the default settings. I've turned my traction control and stability down to medium. I think it was medium, high, and then full. Obviously there was like an off option as well, but I wanted a little bit of traction, but there is quite a lot of sliding, so I've got to watch my braking on the corners. You can drift really nicely with your handbrake, and it feels bloody awesome, but it does really take your speed away. You lose a huge amount of time when you're sliding around the corners. So I'm not going to be doing much of that unless I'm way out in front. Actually, we'll have a tweak on the handbrake around here just because it's fun. I'm in first place. I can afford it. So there we go. Can't really see where the road's going. It's a bit dark. It's not going down this way, that's for sure. Let's rewind. So it's going down the left. I've turned the... oh, my car's disappeared. I hope it comes back. That's a bit weird. I have turned off the driver line. That's a bit weird. I've never seen that before. Oh my god, my car's disappeared. There's a fault in this game where your car goes invisible. I'm going to have to go into... It's not coming back. Oh my god. Well, it's never done this before, but that is incredibly distracting and totally shit. Right, so I'm not selling the game well, am I? Let's restart this and hopefully my car will come back. But in fact, I think it had just from the pause menu. It's never done that before. And I've got to say, stick with these videos because the game... is good. It's so nice to play, it really is, and it's not got a brilliant, rating on the app store, the marketplace, whatever it's called on Xbox. It is a marketplace, isn't it? The shop. I think it's only got like 3 stars or something, but I've really enjoyed it. It's just bloody nice to play, even if it doesn't look quite as polished as some other games. But yeah, when you're in the sun and you've got like the sun shining off the dirt, it looks bloody lovely. I like it. But this particular race, it really isn't showing off the game very nicely because it's dark. It looks a lot better in the sun, as do all racing games. All racing games look better in the sun. But yeah, as I say, it is very, very nice to actually play. So give it a chance. And I don't know if it's still on cheap, but it was on Xbox Gold for super duper cheap for the Ultimate Edition. So I grabbed it while I can't see where the road's going. It's this way. Oh my god, them tyres were a bit hard, weren't they? Jesus, wasn't expecting that. Right, we'll slow down this time before we hit the tyre wall. God, these dart races are... very dark. I think this is the first one I've done at night time. It's not so easy. It's much easier in the day, and it's more beautiful in the day as well. So it's a shame that this is where I'm starting my video series after my previous failed recording because of the volume set incorrectly. I haven't checked. I didn't kind of like record a little bit and play it back and see whether or not it now sounds good, which is what I probably should have done. That would have been sensible, wouldn't it? I just started, I turned up the game volume and just started recording again. But this is going to be a shorter video. The last one was an hour, so I've played the game for an hour. That's how far in I am. But this one's going to be a little bit shorter because my dog arrives home from dog school at 5 and it's already about 22:05. So I'm certainly not going to have time to do an hour. So I've got to keep my eye on the clock. But yeah, this one really isn't selling it. I really shouldn't have done this video as the opener for this game because it doesn't look very impressive. Really don't. But what I'm going to do, I did delete my previous save, although I hadn't got very far through the game at all. But I am going to play through it. It's quite linear, so I'm going to do it as like a video series and try and get all the way through. And hopefully, if I get good enough, I'll crank up my difficulty to hard. And see how that goes. How many are left? I've got no idea. I can't see anyone else on the mini-map. There's two of us, because it says 1 or 2. God knows where the other guy is then. He must be miles behind. I could stop if I wanted to. So I've definitely secured first place. I have been playing for about an hour before this video, as you know, and it wasn't this easy. So I am going to stick with medium settings, but that looked ridiculously easy. So no, it's not been like that. It doesn't sound very exciting, so I've turned the game music for the menus and the driving off. So normally there'd be a load of music blaring out now to give you a little bit of adrenaline, but I've turned all that off because of YouTube giving me copyright strikes. So let's pop back in. Where's it gone? Where's my seat? Ah, it's this one, the buggies. Let's pop into the next one. Hopefully it's going to be sunny. The time is 4:42, so I was right with my guess for 20 odd minutes. We have a championship. So we'll do this. This might take 20 minutes because there's going to be a few races in it. Shall I stick with the KTM or shall I go with something different? I think I'm going to stick with the KTM. I like it. I'll go with the other livery though. I'll go with this one. Just for a bit of variety. So yeah, we're on medium. But I did play on easy before, but it was too easy. So this time I'm playing through on medium. And up until that race just then, it seemed about right. I was coming around about third, and I was really struggling. Although I did win that final race, but it felt like an achievement. It really, really did. So I'm happy with medium. I God hope this isn't one of those things with those stupid checkpoints. They are hideous. So... come on. Right, here we go.
We wanted to give you a spectacle worthy of the name, and we've done it. We've organised a race which will leave you breathless.
I bet it doesn't. I'm not going to listen to him rambling on. Right, this is a bit prettier. We're outside. Well, we were outside before, but it's sunny. There's nice meadows and flowers. This is much better. Get off me. Oh, I'm stuck on this dude. I'm gonna have to... there we go. I hope you can hear my engine. I'm going to have to check before I upload. And possibly delete the video and start again. I hope not. Here we go, here we go. Oh, I've lost it. I'm going to rewind. I'm not going to recover from that, am I? That'll do. Let's get some brakes on before we slide. No, it wasn't enough at all. Oh my God. I'm already sliding, aren't I? Let's have a look. No, I'm all right, I'm all right. Oh my God. Well, I'll take that. I've gone down into 7th place, but they're all in a big bunch, so I should be able to recover it quite easily. And I don't like rewinding, so I'm really not happy that I had to do it, but... oh dear. Sliding about a bit. We are sliding about a bit. I need to keep remembering that I've got a lot of my settings turned down quite low, like my traction control and stability. So I've got to be a little bit more cautious with my braking, and my I've got to get in with my counter steering nice and quickly. We're in 3rd. That's not bad, and we're quite close. We're quite close to taking 2nd, and we're not far away from 1st. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Might even step it up to hard. Oh, come on, you can do this. 78%, so not long to go. But I definitely think we can squeeze by this guy as long as we stay away from him. So we've got 2nd. And we've got our eyes on 1st place. Oh, I don't want to be airborne. That's the finish line just up ahead. I'm not going to be able to slipstream and... No, not going to happen. There we go. So we got 2nd place, but I believe that's going to be enough for 3 stars, which is what you're after. You're after the stars, and it seems to be quite... oh, no, it's actually like a championship, isn't it? So I've got 18 points. He's got 25. I didn't notice what his name was, but I've got to make sure I get in front of him on the next one. Right, we're on 4:46. So 15 minutes to the school bus for the dog. So I'll definitely be able to finish this championship. And that's going to be my brief introduction to gravel. But the game, I mean, this video really isn't doing it justice. The game is a lot more fun to play than it's looked from what I've shown you so far. And it's also prettier as well. It's just that, unfortunately, the races that you've seen so far haven't been pretty ones.
A spectacle worthy of the name, and we've done it. We've organised a race which will leave you breathless.
I'm not going to listen to his commentary at all. I'm just going to keep skipping them. I really should accelerate a little more gently, shouldn't I? Rather than just thumping down the accelerator and being away with it at full speed. I'm just spinning my wheels doing that. So I've got to be a little bit more cautious. A little bit more gentle. A little bit more finesse on my finger. Oh, look at that. Straight up into second. That was a lovely manoeuvre. And we're going to take first. So I've got to say, since I restarted the video, it's starting to look like medium is too easy. But I was struggling before. I don't know whether it's because I was on a different discipline and I prefer these buggies. That could have been the situation. But on the previous one, it's as far back as you're going to go. That's not enough. It's not enough at all. I'm still in the shit here. So yeah, on the previous campaign kind of thing, this previous series, I was in an area with a lot of ice. I was sliding around a lot, and I was struggling to get about third. So maybe it's just because these buggies are a lot easier to drive, and I've got a lot more grip than I had in the icy tracks. But it does seem like medium's a bit too easy at the moment. I think I'm pretty sure I'm going to get first on this, as long as I can get off this guy's back end. There we go. And slip round him. Oh, you bitch. I'm not having that. I hate rewinding. It just feels dirty and wrong. Let's make sure he doesn't do it again. That's better. We are in first. We're on about halfway round the track. Oh, I'm going to hit this. I'm glad that fence was stronger than I expected it to be. Otherwise, I would have been piling into something that would have spun me around. That's for sure. Well, I did absolutely shit on that section of track there, and that's put me behind a little bit. But I'm still confident that I'm going to win. Oh, he's got the inside. There we go. I'm hoping you appreciate my new quiet controller. What I've done, a lot of people were complaining about, oh god, it doesn't go that way, it goes this way. Oh, I've got away with that quite nicely. What I've done, on my thumbsticks, I've put some little tiny elastic bands around my thumbsticks to like soften them a little bit. So now they're really quiet. And my controller is very close to the microphone, so it's made a huge difference. So if you also record videos for YouTube and your controller is annoyingly too noisy, what the hell? What was I supposed to do to stop him from getting past? I'm going to have to go and block him. So he is behind me on the left. I'm going to move over and block him a bit. So yeah, if you also record videos for YouTube and you're annoyed with the sound of your controller, then do this. Put little elastic... Get away! Put little elastic... Sorry for shouting in the microphone. Little elastic bands around the thumbsticks. And it absolutely makes them so quiet. It's awesome. Huge difference.
Smoke, tussles, and adrenaline. Who knows why you like our...
Right. What are we then? So, that guy is the dude, because we are level. So that's Aaron Dominguez. That's the one I've got to make sure I get in front of. So, let's get into the final, I think. Quick check of the time. I've got about 10 minutes. Come on. The loading times seem to take a long time on this game. Bloody hell, that's long. I hope I can do that before before dog is due. He doesn't always get here at 5 o'clock. Sometimes it's almost 6 o'clock. But I have to kind of be there before 5, just in case.
We wanted to give you a spectacle worthy of the name, and we've done it. We've organised a race which will leave you breathless.
I'm sure he says exactly the same thing every time. Every race is going to leave me breathless. Right, come on, come on. What was the dude? I can't remember who I've got to beat. Probably the one who's going to be in first place. Oh, Dominguez, weren't it? That's it. So he is in first place. Oh, you little bitch. Hey, we kept it. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Hang on, ain't this the first race we did? It looks familiar. It's not, is it? Here's the dude I've got to beat then, so let's get in front of him. That was horrible. Right, we've got to make sure we get in front of this guy. Apart from that, I'm probably going to win as long as I beat him, even if I don't come first. But I want to come first. It's not the same. I didn't come through this little shanty town, that's for sure. Bit worried about that digger arm there. Looking like it... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm rewinding. That was horrible. Right then, slow it right down before the... Oh, the rewind isn't long enough. And I kind of like... If I'm going to crash, I want to watch it. So it's, you want to watch the crash and then rewind to like, enough time before the crash so you don't crash again. Which way's the track going? Right, here, we got a bit of a jump. Whoa! Oh my God, get out of the water. Oh, Christ! I thought that the right-hand side of that checkpoint was actually the left, but it wasn't, so you can come all the way over here. Oh, I can hear dogs barking outside. I hope that's not the bus. I'm home early. My God, I'm so slow in the water, and why isn't he? Does he have like a better clearance in a different car or something? I don't know what car he's in. Jesus, come on! Look how far ahead he just got then, just because we were both in the water, but it seemed not to slow him down. That is unfair. So we're halfway round. As long as there's not any more water, and I think that's what messed me up on the previous track as well, just the water. It seems to affect me more than it affects him. That was a lot tighter than I expected, and I've lost it. But we're still pretty close, so I'm not going to rewind. I'm going to stick with it, and hopefully if there's no more water I'll be able to catch him. Come on. I am catching him, aren't I? Definitely. Oh, absolutely. I'm almost on him. There we go. We got him. Oh, please no more water. Please no water. I'm going to go this way. Oh my God, I'm holding my breath. 82%. No more water. I don't want any more water. That's looking good. That's looking good. Oh my goodness, I am miles ahead of him. I definitely went the correct way. And this is tight. I expected it to go round that last post, but it didn't, so I broke way too late, and now I've messed it up, and he's got ahead, and I'm going to rewind. And the rewind isn't going to be far enough before my crash, is it? It's not. No, it's not. Oh, no. Well, at least I got out the crash better, but I didn't avoid the crash, so he's probably got more speed than me coming out of that corner, but I'm looking okay. I think I'm still going to do it. I've lost it. I've lost it. Go on. Oh, there's the finish line. Don't rewind. You can do this. There we go. First place. Beautiful. What time are we? 5 minutes. I think that's going to be the end of that little tournament.
Tussles and adrenaline.
Is that it? Yes. First place. Beautiful. In the bag. So that's kind of like a little bit of a look at gravel, but I've got to assure you from my previous hour that obviously I had the volume too low, and also from playing it before, even though I didn't get very far, it's a lot better than this video makes it look. It was just an unfortunate series of tracks that I was showing you, but the game is a lot of fun to play. It really is. The driving, the handling, it's just nice. Really nice. I'm not saying that the physics are brilliant. It's not a sim by any stretch of the imagination, but it feels fun. It's a bit arcadey, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, try it out. I like it. And there we go. I'll see you in the next video. This is a very, very linear game. Excuse me. It's a very linear game, so I'm going to be doing a whole series of these videos. I'm going to now stop this and make sure that the audio recorded correctly and get my levels set. And if the levels are right, then this video will be on YouTube. If they're wrong, I'll delete this one and start again. See you soon. Bye-bye.